Welcome to the Speak Now podcast. Today, on November 1st, our story is on the topic of celeb sightings and is called I Can See You. Yesterday, on Halloween night, famous pop star Becca Lane had just finished her yearly Halloween concert at SoFi Stadium. She was driving with her friend Barty C in her white G-Wagon when she noticed a familiar, beautiful black Rolls Royce with red headlights behind them. She had recognized this car because it was so unique, and last Halloween, after the same concert, she saw the same car parked in the back roads behind the concert venue. It seemed weird that she had seen it so coincidentally, but they carried on and listened to Christmas music. Oh, and this is all information from our reporter Brittany, who had interviewed the two. Apparently they got to the party and it was surrounded by very important and different celebrities. Oh, hey Madeline, do you want to be on my podcast?
Yeah, of course. Are you talking about the Becca Lane incident last night?
Yeah, I was actually just about to talk about how Becca and Barty were getting to the party, and then they were talking to their Kardashian friends, and then Kourtney said, "A little creepy, don't you think?" So Kourtney was like the first one to be suspicious.
They should have listened to Kourtney.
I know, right? Okay, bye Madeline, thanks for the feature. As we were saying, like when Barty and Becca were talking to Kourtney Kardashian, Kourtney said, "A little creepy, don't you think?" And the car she was pointing to was a black Rolls Royce, almost hidden in the darkness without the red headlights flashing. They asked everyone they knew if they knew who owned the car, and nobody had an answer. They carried on with their night as they just thought it was one of their friends. Everything was perfect as DJ Ballad was playing their favorite song, Barty World. Moving on. When the beat dropped, the lights flashed off and a car engine was revved, speeding past the JJ compound, and it was, obviously, the Rolls Royce. Nobody really cared as everybody did that in LA. Becca and Barty soon were tired and wanted to give out candy to their friends' kids. They were walking home because the neighborhood of Celebrity Estates was super safe and beautiful. They saw some of their friends and their kids. As they started to reach Becca Lane's house, a sleek, black, and big figure approached behind them. It was so dark they didn't know what it was until the headlights flashed on and the car sped away. Everything came together as they both were suspicious and a little worried about this car. As Becca thought about it throughout the day, she felt as though someone was looking at her the whole time, even when she was in her own house. She said, "Do I actually have a stalker?" Barty said, "I assume so. When we get inside, we will call the Bops to make sure you're safe." When they got inside, written on the welcome mat was, "See you next year, Beck, from B." I think these celebrities should be a little bit more careful. Oh, guys, Madeline's back.
Have you listened to DJ Ballad's new track?
I heard it was all Christmas music?
Yes!
Okay, Madeline, I think the candy got to you. Thank you for listening as we start our next segment tomorrow of celeb sightings. Thank you for listening. Oh.